Let's start with pack news. Today, you can add some special cards to your lineup with new limited edition packs, which are headlined by
Welcome back. Skeeter Gaming here. We're on our Hawks franchise game number 7. We're wearing the statement jerseys after losing to Washington just a couple games ago on a buzzer beater by Thomas Bryant. So we're out to make a statement, literally, with the jerseys, statement jerseys.
What a gorgeous nighttime view from high above the city of Atlanta.
Both teams 3-3. Loving this game.
It's the
really
NBA on
this
2K
game.
Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Thursday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Utah Jazz.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
So look at the starters for the Wizards. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. The pairing up front, Hachimura and Bryant. And it's Kuzma in its small forward. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Herter in at the 3 spot. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal,
the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. To the paint, here's Capella, and it's sent back by Bryant.
Go with the right hand, bro. Why you gonna go left hand?
Hachimura the pass to Dinwiddie. And it's Beal in the corner. Bryant looking over the floor. And there's the 3-second call. This one.
What?
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Players will be feeling his presence.
Washington shooting their first free throw of the night here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Run out of shot
and quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league. A multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
4 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. The rebound by Young. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 3-point game. Capella dishes to Young. Back to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Young against Dinwiddie. And Young, here we go. It's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
It's terrible. Really bad.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Dinwiddie against Young. Dinwiddie passes to Beal. And again, Washington no good. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Wizards head coach gave me a few minutes. There are numerous problems that Trae Young presents, but coach is focused on Young's shooting. After watching the tape, coach said he'll instruct his defenders to pick up Young as soon as he crosses half court. And he emphasized that's not hyperbole. You can't say they don't respect his range. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's Capella. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
And so Young
this was more of a home court
from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
I don't know how much that plays into the game.
Young against Dinwiddie.
I don't know.
Outside for Beal. Trying to get open is Hachimura. Beal can't get it to go. Hawks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Young taking his time here. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Such an unpredictable player. Young's fearlessness keeps defenders nervous, which makes them overcommit.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
All right.
And last year, excellent.
I play the first
line,
quarter,
just
always simulate the second. Play of the entire third. And then I simulate. It's 11-minute quarters I play, so I simulate 5 minutes of the fourth.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
You know, the rise of Trae Young here in the league has been nothing short of fantastic.
I've not played an overtime game
Every
yet.
season, he just continues to improve on himself and outdo his previous best. They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward
nice
your
pass, great shot. What a great pass.
In a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Kuzma.
14 game.
Halt the run, and the layup is up and in.
What?
Solid at fighting through contact. I like how Kuzma accepts these challenges and converts.
Young outside.
Give me that.
Another three for Atlanta.
Great outside shooting.
Oh my
gosh. Fueling this run.
Look at that. 35
points. A big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket. And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Here's Collins after the basket by Washington. It's Young on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Capella with the bucket.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Dinwiddie finds Bryant. Back to Dinwiddie. And he goes in for the
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch.
Maybe it's fine.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Kuzma outside. They double team Beal. Kuzma outside. Pass to Hachimura. Beal against Bogdanovich.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Young outside. Here's Herter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. That's tipped. Collins passes it to Herter. And stolen by Kuzma. In transition, here come the Wizards. And it's good for 2. Beal's got 5 points so far.
Like, hey, hard foul.
Beal was just a hard foul out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 3. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
Now Capella. Bradley Beal missing from long range. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Outside Collins. Back to Young from past the arc. Rebound by the Wizards. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. From 8. And Beal with a nice bucket inside. Beal's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the pass to Herter. The kick out to Young. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Such an incredible score. Young's playmaking may be on the same level.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
Fans allow the section gets free t-shirts.
So for the Hawks, Gallinari is checked in for Collins. Hunter comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Reddish in for Bogdanovich. And then for Washington, Harrell comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Raul Neto subbed in for Dinwiddie. Bryant. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
There, no.
And Gallinari kicks to Capella. Young outside. The shot from the low post is good. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Beal's got 9 points.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Gallinari outside. Dishes to Hunter. No good with the triple. Kuzma outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young outside. Pass to Capella. Hunter with it. Picked up by Bryant. To the wing right side. Here's Capella. And the layup's good off the glass. Capella's got his 2nd bucket.
That's why they get Clint the ball right there. His teammates trust him to score in the paint.
Passes it to Harrell. Now Kuzma.
2 minutes.
And it's Beal in the corner. Up and in on the way. He's got 11.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Gallinari outside. Right wing. Pass to Capella. And here is Hunter. Gallinari passes to Hunter. Back to Gallinari. Shoots over Beal. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for. And the Hawks lead by 4. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
So for the Hawks, Kongwu is checked in for Capella. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. The Wizards also changing it up. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bryant. Avdia comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Bradley Beal.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Reddish's shot is good.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
Clearly a foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
The Hawks leading by 4. The pass to Hunter. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one drops.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Harrell trying to free himself up. Neto with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Gallinari outside.
Not really that good.
It's tipped. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Neto. Here's Harrell. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling. Reason why.
All right, here we go. High scoring.
Here's Neto. 9 points last game out. Pass to Harrell. Over Gallinari. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Harrell.
Well, here's the thing. We're used to Montrezl Harrell scoring around the bucket. Now he gets it done from the mid-range.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Atlanta up 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Bradley, great first half for you. Look, we know you come from a football-playing family. It looked like you wanted to establish control in a football-type way in the first half.
Oh, you have to. This is a physical game. You see the refs they call a lot of hard fouls, but sometimes they don't call them. So, I mean, you can't complain about it. You just have to just keep attacking. And these guys are big. I mean, this is the NBA, so you have to be physical and not complain and try to go strong every time you go to the basket.
Bradley, thanks for your time. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 16 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's definitely heated up over the last few games, and we're seeing some of that same recipe here tonight. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Hawks?
You know every team talks about playing unselfishly. And in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on this team. Now, looks can be deceiving, but the assist totals back up what we saw.
And over to Shaq, your take on the Wizards.
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come.
And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Here we go,
He's
second
been
half.
very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
The simulation didn't help me, but it didn't really hurt.
The Hawks leading. So the Wizards 5 right now. The pairing up front, Hachimura and Bryant.
In the
This will be another
backcourt,
close
it's
game
Dinwiddie
like
and
the last
Beal.
time we
And
played.
it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Shot by Collins, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
The buzzer beater. Good steal. Bogey.
Bogdanovich inside. He's covered by Beal. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First team foul.
Bradley Beal picks one up.
Even though he spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Bogdanovich goes 6'6", 220. He's a threat inside.
And he makes the first.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdan Bogdanovich as a glue guy who really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Dinwiddie against Young for 3. Washington with the rebound. Bryant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Dinwiddie. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And he gets the bucket. Collins has got 8.
Never want to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Dinwiddie against Capella. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to a point with the bucket from Bradley Beal.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Yep, it counts. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Young's got 20 points.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Outside Bryant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Bogdanovich passes to Herter. Outside Collins. Pass to Young. Jacks up a 3. Trains the 3-pointer. He's got 23.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Bogdanovich against Beal. Rebound Atlanta. Bogdanovich left side. 3rd quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Count it, good. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for Washington. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's Washington now. Bryant finds Kuzma. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Hawks leading by 6. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Young dishes to Capella. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Wizards have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. pass to Bryant. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Drills the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 14.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Young drives in. Here's Collins. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. He's got 10.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Beal against Bogdanovich. It will go down, and the Hawks lead has got back down to 3 after the basket from Beal.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And there's the pass to Collins. Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Collins. Good. And that's 12 points for John Collins.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
Dinwiddie up top, defended by Young. Bryant. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Herter. Young outside. Capella high post. Working on Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich, no luck. Wizards trail by 3. For the tie. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long. He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Passes to Dinwiddie. It's good from long range. Dinwiddie's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Washington.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
Got a piece of it. Young outside. Inside. Shot from the wing. Here's Capella. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Washington calls timeout. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And he's in a complete
that was an ugly possession.
Right now. I don't think they can stop him
what a
altogether,
game here.
but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Just like last matchup, they're a good team. They have a lot of talent. And do play with injury golf, so whatever's there is there. Everyone's always going to be healthy. I wish I could do just like the little nagging injuries that I like that. It's attributes and stuff off, but
checked in for the Hawks. Reddish comes in for Bogdanovich. And a switcher also for Washington. Harrell's checked in. Wizards passing it around. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 4. Reddish's shot is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Dinwiddie. 17 points in the game. Steve, I always thought what makes a player like Cam Reddish exciting is that season to season, he's always improving. Wouldn't you agree?
I totally agree. Absolutely. Watching Cam Reddish get stronger as a player is a real treat. You see him stepping up more and making a bigger contribution. It's clear that he's taking the time off the court to work on his craft. Defensively, just when you think you have Young's shot timed out, He pulls it back down.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
That's good from Young. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Wizards. So he gets them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Herter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Beal against Young. Down low. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. Wizards trail by 10. Beal finds Dinwiddie. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Dinwiddie's got 10 points here in the second half. Young passes to Herter. Gallinari outside. He dishes it to Young. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Beal, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Beal's got 29 in the game.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Avdia's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Raul Neto subbed in for Dinwiddie. Young, good.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Beal drives in and finished off by Beal.
Are you kidding?
And there's that creativity from Beal. When he's in flight, boy, he's going to show you something special.
With the drive and the rejection by Gafford. 1:11 left in the third.
Well,
to the inside. And Harold knocks it down hard.
Woo! Big man. Love when Harold takes off like this to drop the hammer.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Kevin Herter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Reddish. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. And a change for the Wizards. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Beal. Gallinari against Gafford. Unloads from 13. Clock is at 3. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Neto kicks to Avdia. That 3 off the mark. Atlanta leading by 4. Bogdanovic passes to Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Williams. Goes up the baseline. And yes, it's good. Williams has got 7.
Doesn't matter what defense you call against Williams. He finds the cracks and exploits them.
And so it's Atlanta With a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter, they're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame.
Here we go. Oh boy. Come on. Wow. Back and forth. Here we go. It's 109, 108. Last 6 minutes.
Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Herder. Okongwu is out there with Collins. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5.
That's the second
2026 Man of the Year winner. Montrezl Harrell provides energy and scoring off the bench.
2 shots.
And as effective as he's been throughout his career, Harrell has remained a reserve. Steve, why does he fit that role so well?
I think Kevin at 6'7", not the prototypical size for the center position, but he is instant offense, and with the reserve, he gets all he can.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Beal, Harrell trying to free himself up. The shot by Beal, no good. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Herder, no good.
Not his best game, but they're
earlier.
still getting it done collectively.
I made that.
Back to Kuzma. There's the feed to Beal. The 11-footer. That one, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young drives in. Dish now to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's got any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
He's been the reason they're in this position to win this game. He's been consistent and reliable.
The Wizards with another miss. The Hawks leading by 5. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Wizards making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. Kuzma, right side. From outside the arc. Hits it from 3-point range.
When Kuzma is this focused, he shoots it so well, even outside his comfort zone.
And Young kicks to Collins. Bogdanovich against Hachimura. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves it. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensation. Bryant trying to free himself up. Counted, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Dinwiddie.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Outside Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Capella. Young from outside buries it from 3-point range. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Outside Beal. And he uses the glass on the layup. Beal's got 14 points here in the second half.
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
Dinwiddie against Young. Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got 20 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Bryant wishes to Beal. Dinwiddie outside. Bucket is good.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
It's Young on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. Young's shot is good. Young's got 37.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Beal. And he converts.
Come on, kid.
Second
How
chance
did he
points
not?
aren't
How?
easy to come back. It's all about
Did I not
effort
get the
and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Then they got a guy like that.
And it's good. 2 points. Beal's got 39.
Look at that.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
And Young gets to Capella.
Oh, no. Come on.
Rebounded by the Wizards.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And that's how smart Beal is. Knows how to angle his body through the contact and not let it affect the finish.
Capella with the bucket.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Here's Beal. Rebounded by Capella. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. And outside. Got a piece of it.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
Bogdanovich, know what?
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Holy
that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Wow. Holy crap. We're going to get 40 with Trae Young.
32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Young against Dinwiddie. Young, right side. On deep, Collins. Kuzma pulls it in. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a 5.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Really so the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point
wide
cushion.
open.
And so both free throws are good. That's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Washington calls timeout.
The game for us.
They're behind by 5. 5 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Bill had 41. Okay.